Movies, music, sports, and life. This is Jay Spruill. I'm glad that you're with me. I'm going to apologize in advance that this video is going to have the normal intro and all that stuff. I've been very fatigued from my teaching job, and I decided I'm going to have to really put in some real work, knock off some weight, because I think I've become so physically tired from work that my metabolism is slowing down, and it's harder to lose weight once your body becomes sluggish. It's like you're not responding to any type of stimulus no more. You just working and coming home and going to sleep, and you just get up dragging. So let's just get into Atlanta. If you can hear it in the background, it's because the replay is playing. But I got the notes here. Uh, I've been kind of complaining about Atlanta a little bit, so this is a lot more satisfying of an episode, if you can say that. Just getting right into it, just out the gate. Central Park 5 clothing. Man, this show, I don't even find it disrespectful because I think that that's just how little they think of us. They had the Gucci sweater only about 3, 4 years ago that had the black face with the red lips on it. Old Sambo Mammy caricature caricatured. I'm so tired, man. I can't even say the word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Caricature. I just say caricature because I'm tired. So they in this exquisite boutique, whatever, with these people who want to pitch these ideas to Soldier Boy, Paper Boy, and they ask Darius what he wants to eat, and he says jollof rice, just casually. And of course, since I'm familiar with my Nigerian brothers and sisters, I know exactly what he wanted. But they in London somewhere. It's like they ain't know what he talking about. Um, I didn't catch what they meant when the advertisers were saying we apologize for the mix-up. So I'm sure those of y'all who watch Atlanta faithfully can probably update me on what they were talking about. Um, this is why I love Darius, and I know the rest of y'all love Darius. He was tying his head up in his desert scarf. Are you Darius? Yes. Like it wasn't even fruity or sweet or anything like that. It's just I don't know how to describe it, man. He is just he's just a cool, laid back character. We've never seen a black character like him on TV. Like the irony of him in Europe tying his head up in a desert scarf and just casually saying yes. Even the fact for her to even know who he is, they don't even explain. I mean, you Paperboy's guy. How does she know who Darius is? I don't know. Um, they meet some influencer named Khalil, and he hugs a white person and says, "I forgive you." And I guess he was trying to explain to Paperboy that that's pretty much the name of this game is making them comfortable, which is why Earn says that everything about it feels like a sellout type of situation. Um, so part of the campaign, they're trying to insinuate that racism will be over by the year 2024. I guess just to placate white people of their white guilt. We know the last episode was about white guilt, and that was kind of unrealistic, but at least Paperboy was the only black person in the room that wasn't going for it. I could appreciate that. Um, As they go around the round table, they bringing up Black Panther 2, just all the token stuff to so-called help black people, but no real solutions. And Paperboy is just like us in the audience, the only real black man in the room, talking about how was these little frivolous things y'all coming up with supposed to help black people. And they were pretty honest in the sense that they said it's really not to help black people. Like they said in so many words, this is a front. Um, Earn needs to do something about his Apple Watch. I'm not sure if he needed it to be repaired or what it was, but out of nowhere he spots Van. And part of my anger and frustration with the show this year has been that Van's actions and lack of, I guess, presence in the show has been baffling, and you're just not getting much of a payoff about it. So he goes over to her, and initially he's going off, about how she isn't even around. And he said, we're parents, like we share a child together. And she's very kind of just off putting about it, like that it really doesn't matter. Um, Even to the point at one point she just said, "What do you mean?" Oh no, that's when they okay. I went too far. I went too far. A white woman calls herself doing the citizen's arrest, telling Van, "I saw what you did. You stole this dress." Van says, "I bought the dress at I forget the name of the place." And Earn puts up such a fuss that they get a free night at this expensive hotel where Van was. As they are in the room together, Van is just, she got that long mouth. It almost looked like the Joker, but somehow with Van, what would appear to be abnormal or weird on another woman, that long mouth and Joker smile is just. Maybe I think Van is sexy because I've just never seen anyone who looks like her. And trust me when I tell you, even though I know Donald Glover is married in real life, when she put her arms around his neck and was slow dancing with him, he probably forgot that he was married in that moment. Now, very curious, my people out there that watch Atlanta, y'all have been telling me y'all think something is going on between Darius and Van. Or maybe it was a one night stand. But she quoted Darius. She said, "Hey, don't take everything so serious. Darius said life is just a simulation." And that comes from season 2, the Drake party, if y'all remember that episode. And instead of Earn kind of being on his square, like, "So you quoting Darius now?" She just says, "Yeah, that sounds like something Darius would say." And then, of course, she starts kissing him seductively. And I raise my hand and tell you, hey, Van start kissing me. She pretty much gonna have her way with me. I'm not strong enough to work myself out of whatever I'm mad at her about. But then he stopped the kiss. And just out of nowhere, a very practical question. He said, "Did you steal that dress that white woman was getting at us about?" Van doesn't answer the question and continues to kiss him. We are led to believe that they had, a intimate time with each other. But when he woke up in the hotel, she was gone. And the phone was ringing, and Earn hung up the phone in frustration. And I am to assume that either that phone call was a courtesy wake up call that he ordered, or maybe Van took something else and the hotel wanted to speak to her to question her about maybe something else she stole. Either way, Ern felt like he got played and then stopped the tape, roll the credits, Atlanta's over. Um Entertaining episode. I still say this is the weirdest season out of the three so far. So I'm not as angry. I'm not as frustrated with this episode. I'm happy to see Van again. But do I understand what direction they're going? Absolutely not. Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life.